All right, this is daily chart of AEPL. AEPL, I made videos a few days ago, um, starting back here on Wednesday, the November the 13th. I've also made videos, of course, in the past, but I recently started the Apple videos again because Apple is looking interesting again and is getting ready for a nice move higher, in my opinion. And my visionary lines did a very good job this year in tracking major turning points in Apple. And so, like promised, I would make updates on Apple, and I'm going to make some updates on Apple and talk about a few other stocks as well. Um, but here's the major thing. At the moment, I believe that as Apple cracks above 530, um, that should be a significant signal for the stock to move higher. Um, like I've talked about this blue line of mine. Um, um, I have got to rename these names on this because I have a lot of different screens. But basically, we don't close many days below it, and we flip, and there's major turning points in here. He was had one here, and look at this. So we go a little bit below it today, right? I mean, and so here's your low of 513, and the stock flipped up, hit a high of 521, and we closed at 521.14. So that's a major reversal. And then let's take a look at that. That tells you something. What's that telling you, right? I mean, I warned about. I mean, some people they think, let's short Apple, right? They got smashed, okay? Or people trying to buy Apple. You're gonna look like so people they try to buy Apple. Oh, here's the move, and boom, here's So here's this high here. 520 is way too much chop still, right? However, my visionary lines do a really good job, and I combine it with pattern recognition and many techniques. So follow me for more great advice. As you can see, we're going to see what happens when Apple really crushes through 530. But at the moment, as it stands, that's what it really needs to do is really crush above 530. I'll be making updates. I think we're still going to chop around, but look at that, how amazingly they reverse that strongly, right? Like I talked about that Shamir, this is a bit of an update to I had one of the, like I said, I have several screens, and basically Apple needs to crush above 530. Let's talk about a few other stocks that are really ready right now. It's very interesting. So you got AXP. Let's bring this AXP chart up, and AXP is pretty much ready to break up. A break above 884.40 should send this stock higher. I talked about an 84 breakout, and the thing is, the stock just got very close to it today. For some reason, it couldn't break it. But what's interesting here is, so anyways, the update for AXP is, let's look for some follow through. 84.40, 84 and a half is a good buy point, I believe, if the stock shows some power tomorrow and follow through. That the stock's going to want to take off, and I think the targets I talked about were 90. But it's amazing. Visa and Mastercard are kind of aligned right now. Visa had a hard time break, so I figure if AXP, what I would do is if AXP can follow through, and so does Visa, probably I would look for at least a 202 confirmation for a breakout. It's come down now to 202 now, so um, everything's kind of in agreement here. We're in an action zone, and now we just need that follow through pop. So if I believe if AXP can do it, Visa would follow along. I would at least give Visa benefit of a doubt. I would at least look for at least a 202 for an entry point for Visa. So there you have a great update on Apple, AXP, American Express, and Visa. Thanks for listening. Like the video.